Hey you guys, welcome to today's video. So today I'm going to be reading on the energy of Miss Kehlani. Interestingly enough, I just did the Mona Leo reader right before this one, and their birthdays are actually on the same day, April 24th. That was very surprising and interesting. So Kehlani is a Taurus, so we'll just do a general reading on her. I am going to pull a couple of cards to kind of see what to read on, because to be honest, yeah, her energy just feels kind of weird, and I wasn't really sure what to tap in on for her. I figure why not let the cards just guide me in the right direction. Today's reading. All right, so I'm going to flip that over once I get the rest of the cards on the table. All right, so grand reveal. Presently at the top of her energy, let's see, we have official person, past position, we have main female, future position, we have courthouse. I'm hearing, is she going to get married for her future position? And then we have distant horizon, so something could be on the forecast. And it could be something in the future that she's dreaming for, that distant horizon cards. The official persons, this could, of course, be somebody that's licensed or certified in whatever their field is, and they're very at the top of their position on the totem pole for what, with all these medals here. However, this card also symbolizes somebody being the person in control. So you as the person, so in Kehlani's case, because this is at the top of her energy, it could be somebody that is giving her orders or telling her what to do. Somebody literally in an official type of position here. In the past position, we have main female. This could be representing her. She may have had the independent control, but for some reason in her present energy, she has somebody that is the one that is actually in control here. And then we have the courthouse, which, maybe it could be a marriage, it could be a legal issue as well, but I'm not 100% sure on what the message is for at least the future card right now currently, but I suspect it could be something to do with legal, or she could be getting, married future, but of course we'll see as we pull more cards. So I'm going to move this up a little bit, and then I'm going to pull a couple of more oracle cards. All right, so under the official person, we have drama starter, stirs the pot. And then we have thief here at the bottom. Looking at Wolf of Sheep's clothing actually came out on top of drama starter. So it could be somebody that's around her or that she works under, that they have maybe some chaotic type of energy here, somebody that she may trust, but in reality, they may not be trustworthy, or they could just be, kind of challenging her from an energy perspective. Apparently, spiritual haters. I know she's in a relationship with someone, a woman. I know that. I did see that somewhere online, but what's the past position of this, though? Past position. All right. Ain't shit, child services. So I don't know what this may have to do with her child. Maybe she had more control in the past, and somebody now is having to take more control because they have status, and it has something to maybe have done with her having a child, allegedly, in my opinion. And everything said on today's reading is alleged for entertainment purposes only. I'm not a fan or a stan YouTube readings account. I'm solely just reading on the energy of the cards here. Okay, that's it, and that's all. I have a disclaimer as well in the description box. Dodging bullets. So it seems that there were some things that she was doing or she could get away with in the past. Fake smiles, things were all good, hating inside. But I'm hearing secretive, like secret, maybe in some things that she had control over. She was the main female that had control over it. She was able to kind of get by whatever she was doing in the past. And then, yeah, fake smiles, everything was not what it seems. Fake, bad karma. I don't know what she was tied into. I do remember there was some stuff that happened with her and her child's father. I think he accused her of like being in a cult or something like that, allegedly, from the news that was reported a while back. This may be popping up here in the energy as well. There may be somebody that has to oversee her now because of everything that happened in the past. She's no longer that main female because now we have an official person here. So this is the top of her energy. And I'll correct myself. I thought I had seen that things were kind of sorted out with them in the courthouse, and all this drama kind of just resolved itself, and they're not having any legal issues as far as like them being parents, but something could come forth in the future. But as always, let's see what else is going to come up in the cards. Yeah, somebody was talking about her in the past, spreading lies, smiling in your face. Remember, the fake smiles came out twice now. She tried to make it seem like things were all good, but in reality, they may have not been. I'm just kind of thinking the funk is how I'm interpreting it as. How did we get to this present position? We have an offer here, so somebody may have offered her something so that they could close this chapter on whatever was going on in the past with her being the sole person that had control. But there was an agreement that was made here as well, just from this card here. Okay, and then yeah, I wonder if there was some offer made because somebody did not have a lot of money or needed money. And that's why it kind of got to where it was, why there has to be somebody in an official position to kind of oversee her to some degree. Yeah, and then bankrupts at the bottom. So this feels like it was somebody that had to kind of rock the boat here because of money issues. So I need to figure out who this official person is here. However, it feels like the intention was that it was a darker intention than what they had presented because they had some money issues allegedly from the cards. So tell me about the future. Tell me about this future with the courthouse. So her having an official person that's on her like this, whatever this is here in the center presently, it's like whatever this is, they were able to hook her in there here and hook, line, and sinker because she's had a bad reputation of things that have happened in the past here. So they could try to use that against her, allegedly, in my opinion. Somebody maybe trying to move forward or move just in general here. But I feel like whatever is brought forth, if it is a legal case, right, it's not going to be 100% like what it should be because they don't have a lot of money. So they may be flexing about how much money they have. And then as we have moving here, we have moving in silence. So they may try to make some moves in silence. Love triangle. Like, I don't know what this energy is, but someone may be trying to have tried to get one over on her because of money, allegedly. All right, then we have obsessive lover here, too busy winning, and then karma as always coming up. Remember I saw bad karma somewhere floating in the deck here, but somebody that can't let you go. Yeah, hooked as well, like we saw a minute ago. So somebody's obsessed with causing issues in her life, it seems. It doesn't seem like it's from a genuine position, in my opinion. I need to get some more clarification about that. It seems. Yeah, I think they were definitely trying to get some money. If it is marriage as well, somebody trying to get some money here. And I'm seeing like the Grammys, her winning her Grammys. Because they see her success. And then we have too late for sorry, regret, never posted. So in the future, she may have some regrets about the situation of how it's come to be, kind of getting this far here. Everything's kind of transpired. It's like, why did I even do that in the first place? So there may be something, some regretful energy in the future. So I'm going to take this off the table and then hopefully the tarot cards give me some more clarity on the specifics of what's in her current energy. So let me take this off the table. All right, so hope it's not blurry. We have the Hermit, it's the Seven of Coins. So right now it feels like she's kind of just contemplating how far she's come, everything that she's invested in right now, taking a little bit of I wouldn't call it a break, but she may just have some reflective energy, like looking within things that have, how far I've come, what I've done to get this far, that kind of thing. So she may just have some reflective energy right now, just kind of thinking back on how far, how things have transpired. And I feel like there's a wisdom that's coming here in the energy as well, like a lot of lessons that she's learned to get this far, it seems. And just kind of thinking about that. Cards that jumped out. So I have the Chariot, Page of Cups, 2, 7 of Wands, 9 of Cups. I'm gonna zoom out. I feel like leading up to this point, she may have had to defend herself quite a bit just so that she can get her wish fulfilled, as we see now with her awards and accolades. I feel like she's had some a lot of communication things going on in the background as well. Things just kind of had to progress, but I'm getting that she's had to, what's the word, maybe apologize to some people or make things right along with defending herself, but she had to do it in order for her to move forward. I hope that makes sense. I feel like there just maybe have been some changes she's made, over the last few months or maybe the last few years to kind of get her to get to where she is now in her career. And I don't really know how long this album was in the making for, but it feels like she may have just like leading up to her working on the album, just kind of working on some stuff in her personal life. Yeah, and then she may have also had to cut some people off too that she was no longer in alignment with. Yeah, and then death at the bottom. Something had to change in order for her to kind of just get to this point. So with her new project or the album she just released, it's like she's ready for a new beginning here. She's ready to celebrate, ready to, I'm hearing, go on tour. I don't know that she's announced any plans to tour here, but she's going to be presented with opportunities here to make money based on this project. We may see even more collaborations with her, working with more people in the future, not just people on her album. I'm hearing remixes, so she may have a remix or two coming from some of her music. I just feel like she's right now in the process of just manifesting, bringing things into fruition, and just kind of finding a balance in here in the middle. So it's pretty straightforward about her project. It's like even now she's trying to figure out how to balance her money with the music and opportunities that are rolling in. I would even say trying to balance her fortune and all the money and, like I said, everything that's just rolling in right now. She's in maybe some Queen of Pentacles energy, and she is a Taurus as well. So successful album from her energy, it feels like pleased with it, pleased with the results, and now she's gonna see the reward of her hard work. That's really it for her album. I don't get any other energy off of it, to be honest. So I do want to tap into what I was reading on for the oracle cards here at the top. So let's tap into that again. If this is not her child's father, it could be somebody in the industry. Like I feel like they are watching all the opportunities roll in, her money. Maybe I was hearing like messages sent about money, so maybe communicating with one another, or he may be getting some information about her opportunities and money. And it's something that they're in their head about, thinking about. As I mentioned, that this person may be having financial issues. We had broke ass come out, and then we also had, I don't know if it was fake flexing, but we had a card that was insinuating like they didn't really have the money, like they were fake owning some money they didn't have, right? So let's see what else comes out for this official person. Why are they crowning her energy? So I saw the world earlier, and now I'm seeing death. Yeah, this person is trying to do something to Kehlani, in my opinion. Queen of Coins here at the bottom. What are they trying to do? Yeah, they're trying to manifest something when it comes to her here, the Emperor. So if it's not a highly visible figure, a label exec, someone that has a high position, it could be, like I said, her child's father. We have a baby here in the Magician. The Emperor is a father card, but it could be somebody in power. But they're trying to cause a tower moment for her as well right now. They may have even tried to offer her something. Oh yeah, we did have the offer card that came out. I think in the present position, they may have tried to offer her something here, and that's why they're trying to cause this end for her. I'm hearing agreement, but what was the agreement? What were they trying to offer her? Yeah, somebody, the Emperor actually came out. Somebody in a place of power here. Again, the world right with death. They're trying to end a cycle for her though. Judgment, Seven of Coins, what she's invested in. If somebody she has emotional ties to, Ace of Cups here, because as does she know. It may even be somebody she's partied with, celebrated with as well. It could be a third party. I think we did have third party, like Love Triangle. Yeah, Love Triangle came out earlier. Maybe this could also be somebody in her energy while she's in a relationship, allegedly, as well. I know she's in a relationship with a woman on what I saw on the website, but this could be a man here too, allegedly, in my opinion, from the cards. But whatever's going on, there may be a relationship because we have Two of Cups here, which is literally lovers. You see this man kissing this woman here. And then Page of Wands is telling me that at some point they may have to go into a new direction with one another. And look, Eight of Coins, somebody that maybe she has worked with, collaborated with Nine of Coins, independent woman. Look, somebody, all those accolades on the wall and an award. So somebody that just kind of, I feel like just sees her for her money and what she can bring. So somebody that's definitely eyeing her money and her work and what she does as an artist and all the wealth that she brings as well. All these pentacles here, pentacles back to back. That's what's crowning her energy right now. I wonder if this is somebody that's considering marriage or if maybe marry her too. I know this like reading kind of choppy but to be honest, the energy feels very frazzled. I don't know. Seven of Swords. So there is some deceit here. There may be some lies, some deceit, some betrayal that may be coming with this relationship or whatever type of relationship that she has with this official person here. Another offer. Okay, they may have offered her something that was not all that it was, but behind closed doors, they really just want this independent woman, this money, financial opportunities. It just feels like now with this the moon, and then we have Seven of Cups here. It's almost like she's kind of just trusting her intuition right now, reconsidering her options, what she's going to do. So not necessarily a hope and a fear, but it just feels more of like a consideration of what needs to happen or what she wants to do. Yeah, it's like she sees the truth about the situation that she's facing, things that may have to end, this world here. And then Nine of Coins as well. Something must be about to end really soon because I've seen the world here at least like 5+ times now as I've been shuffling. So some type of cycle or something is going to end here for her though. Something is definitely going to end. And then also I drop cards and look what's at the top of it. You guys saw me drop it on the table. Three of Cups. What else is this? Knight of Wands. Something might have an ending fast. Ten of Swords because of a betrayal. So I don't know why I'm hearing throuple. We've had Love Triangle come out. We've had Three of Cups show up a couple of times. We've had Two of Cups show up too. So there may just be some dealings with one another here. She may have a relationship she's going through. I don't know that it's. I keep saying her child's father, but I don't know that it's him. It could be somebody else, but it feels like there is somebody involved in this situation. But it's all going to come down close. It's going to come down with this tower here, and things are going to be ending. Right now is challenging her. Now this is her child's father. So the challenge right now is her child and her child's father. Like that's literally the message I'm getting, that there's just some issues here that's challenging her. And it would be them. So why is this challenging her? Or maybe a truth about her child's father or an earth sign man. It's challenging her. Yeah, it's challenging her because she has some shame and regrets about it. Maybe some humiliation that she may be facing with her family situation. Page of Swords here. Yeah, and then strength. So it's like she's just trying to push through the situation, kind of just watching everything unfold. And that's why the Seven of Cups I mentioned, just reconsidering your options. But it's like she's just trusting herself to figure out the best way forward right now, and just it doesn't feel like forced energy. It just kind of feels like going with the flow and just making a decision as things come, like not forcing it. Why is the devil coming up as your near future, Miss Kehlani? Because we have the devil and we have Eight of Swords here for your future. So she may just be entangled in a situation that feels trapped because we have Eight of Swords to the Lover, to the Devil, to Queen of Cups. Like I said, somebody trusting her intuition. Whatever she has going on with this person, as I mentioned, I don't think that there is a Tower moment coming. Okay, whether or not it ends, who knows? But it's almost like there's going to be something that's going to happen in this situation that may cause a Tower moment. But it's like she's going to be, because I keep seeing like web, so she's going to be tied into this toxic energy. Remember in the Oracle cards for the official person, we had drama starter, wolf in sheep's clothing. So I suspect there may be some stuff that comes out about the toxicity between her and this person, whatever she has going on, the lovers. But there's going to be something that's going to be very toxic about the situation. I have not seen Six of Swords yet, so she may still just be in it, but it might just be chaotic and she might just be addicted to the situation. Fear is saying addicted to drama, allegedly, in my opinion. All right, so tell me this courthouse. Show me this courthouse. We have Two of Wands to the Stars. I don't know if she's planning to get married or if somebody is planning and hopeful about a marriage coming forth. But let's see what else comes up. Yeah, somebody is definitely planning to do something to make them official. King of Wands here. So this could be him. This carnal, sexual, intimate energy that they may have throwing around their wands. Okay. But I suspect that it's this person, this fire sign man, or he may have a lot of fire in his chart, maybe wanting to make it official because allegedly, like I said, money. Or he pulled from the oracles. I hear securing a bag. Yeah, somebody's considering their options, and it could be him. Like I said, considering their options because they don't have money. They're literally broke. Five of coins or Five of Pentacles. Yeah, they have poverty energy over them. I'm hearing debt. I'm also hearing Adele. So if you guys remember Adele's situation, I think she ended up having to pay alimony. But anyways, I'm not going to go into Adele's situation, but I know her and her ex-husband, when they were getting divorced, there was a lot of issues with money and money's having to be paid. So I'm getting that this could potentially be a future for her in the outcome with this courthouse. If she does continue to stay in this relationship, I don't see that it will be good. Okay, she may end up, whew, she may end up in this wounded warrior type of energy, Nine of Wands, because everything she's invested in, and it may end up making her stressed out, making her very anxious because she's in this relationship, Two of Cups. So I'm, yeah, it's going to be also challenging her money to her fortune, everything she's worked hard for. And we have a poverty card right next to a fortune card. So not looking good. Not looking good for whatever this is if it continues on as it is. If this is true, allegedly, in my opinion, for entertainment purposes only. So it feels like somebody's trying to trap her in a situation that may not be for the right reason. So we may see something about that come out as time goes on. I know her and her girlfriend don't post each other, so I don't know if they're still together or if it was just a rumor. But y'all let me know down below if that's true. But anyways, definitely a man here in this energy, it feels like, or a lover of some sort. But that's all I have for Kehlani's reading. Her music didn't come up too much in this reading. It's literally him or whomever this is, the top of her energy. That's all I have, you guys. I appreciate your support as always. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.